Welcome to tonight's Halloween edition of Marquette Lately. Well, I might not be Dracula or Edward Cullen, but rather yours truly, Kevin Ellis. On tonight's Halloween edition, we will be taking a look at some of the best pranks YouTube has to offer, the Halloween specials appearing across television this week, and a zombie apocalypse update. It's going to be a fun one today, so sit back and relax, folks, because this is entertainment. This is Marquette Lately. We begin tonight's show with the lovely Jessica Clark as she brings us the YouTube videos of the week and other internet stories on tonight's edition of The Click.
Hey everyone, welcome to The Click, and this week on our Halloween-themed episode, I found some great videos of people being scared and one that might just scare you. Now, I know last week I said I was going to be the fierce MC Nicki Minaj for Halloween, but I'm still getting my costume together for when the big night arrives, so a black cat will have to do for the time being. And speaking of which, my first video is so eloquently titled, Never Scare a Black Man. And the reaction of this man in the video will pretty much tell you why.
Are you going trick-or-treating?
No, probably.
That definitely looks like it hurts. So the pain for being socked in the stomach on top of being in a garbage can, rough day for that kid. My next video is a bit more lighthearted, but still shows the beauty of a good scare. Ellen DeGeneres loves to scare the guests on her show sometimes when they come to visit, and even America's sweetheart, Taylor Swift, couldn't escape the wrath of Ellen's scare tactics. Check it out.
All week long, we've been scaring a bunch of our guests. Yesterday, Taylor Swift was here on the show, and I love doing this. We sent her to a fake dressing room where I was hiding. We put some hidden cameras and told her to go look at something in the bathroom, a picture of the two of us, and I scared her.
Thank you. Oh.
I've seen several of the scares that Ellen has pulled off, and this one is still one of my top favorites. This next video just pulls it all together in showing that no matter who you are, a young man in school, a country pop star, or like in this video, an adorable little baby, we all get scared from time to time.
Can you laugh? Can you laugh? Can you go ha ha ha? Can you go
Was the face on that baby not priceless? And the dad's laugh was very much so in the Halloween spirit. Well done. Now, my final video has no real introduction, so I'll just let you enjoy it. Admit it. How many of you jumped? I swear that gets me every time. Well, that's all the scare-filled videos I have for you this week. This is Jessica Clark signing off from The Click, wishing you a fun, spooky, happy, and safe Halloween.
Thank you very much for that, Jessica. We now turn it on over to Miss Kristen Powers as she talks about some of the Halloween specials on broadcast television. On over to you, Kristen.
Hey everybody, I'm Kristen Powers. If you think Halloween can be treat and no trick, you clearly didn't watch Pretty Little Liars Halloween special. This is where it all begins. Pretty Little Liars Halloween episode delivered many shocking treats and tasty treats. The first secret was the perfect title for this revealing episode. As we went back to the Halloween before Allison disappeared, we learned where all of the secrets and lies began for Aria, Emily, Hannah, and Spencer. This episode took us back to when Allison was still breathing, Jenna could still see, and Hannah was still hefty. With all of the tricks and treats floating around Rosewood, there is something more sinister waiting out there for Allie and her best friends. If you haven't gotten enough of A and all of his or her Halloween surprises, then definitely check out this Halloween episode to see how the torment began. The episode ended on its usual eerie note when A gave her last text to Allison. The series writers really outdid themselves connecting all of the dots, and I absolutely loved it. If you're struggling to come up with a Halloween idea for a costume, might as well steal Allie's idea to be Lady Gaga, or you can just leave that one up to Jenna. Being the Pretty Little Liars fan that I am, this Halloween episode got me so excited for the upcoming season. Pretty Little Liars kicked off ABC Family's annual 13 Nights of Halloween event, which started on the 19th and goes till the 31st. Tonight is the 9th night of this Halloween event. If you need a study break or just want to avoid your homework, Casper the Friendly Ghost will be featuring on this Halloween episode, airing tonight. Leading up to Halloween, there is a lineup of classic frightening movies. Although it's a bummer Halloween lands on a Monday, ABC can sure add a jump to your night. Starting at 9 p.m. on Halloween, they are bringing Halloween to a screaming halt with Hocus Pocus. If you haven't seen it, add it to your Halloween to-do list, or else these 3 wishes might just cast a spell on you. Again, I'm Kristen Powers, and I hope you have a haunting Halloween.
I'll definitely check out ABC on Monday. Thank you, Kristen. When we return, we will be joined by Mr. Matt Mueller and his review of the prequel to Paranormal Activity on Real Talk. Stay with us. To Marquette Lately. Next up, we have Matt Mueller's review of the 3rd installment of the Paranormal Activity franchise. The question will be whether it exceeded expectations or not. Matt will be the judge of that. On over to you, sir.
Hi there, my name is Matt Miller, and this is Real Talk. Right now I'm here to talk to you about a movie that you might have seen before, and before that. Let me take you back to a scary time, 2009. In the summer of 2009, a small movie came out called Paranormal Activity. It made tons of money, and of course Hollywood decided that there's nothing that they can't beat with the sequel stick. So of course they made 2 more movies, the latest one, Paranormal Activity 3. This new sequel takes place in the 80s, and in this one we follow the 2 young ladies of the original films as they are haunted by a ghost named Toby, who has a bit too much of an interest in our 2 young little girls. As the film goes on, much like the original movies, we start gradually with a lot of intensity, and then the movie kicks in the end with a lot of scares. Except the 3rd one missed the memo about the scares. The movie's very intense, but unfortunately the movie leaves out the part about scaring you. I slept fine the night after I saw the movie, and this is coming from a guy who got scared of Free Willy. The movie, as I said, is very intense, and I was hiding behind my box of Bunch of Crunch several times. But unfortunately, I wasn't thrilled or scared at any point. They just keep repeating the same stuff they did in the last movies. More demon faces, more people flying at the camera, more kitchen things going off when they shouldn't be. It's probably the scariest movie out there, but that says more about Hollywood's lack of imagination than anything. I give it 2.5 stars out of 4. Back over to you, Kevin.
Thank you very much, Matt. I'll have to take a look at the 3rd one. I was scared at the 1st one. While the zombie apocalypse craze in Hollywood continues to spawn shows such as The Walking Dead, Marquette has followed in the craze with a sitcom called Bites. But as Emma Goddard will tell us in this week's edition of ArtsBeat, a game is now the talk of the campus. Tell us more, Emma.
Hey guys, welcome back to your weekly ArtsBeat. Now, keeping up with the Halloween theme, I'm sure you all have noticed strange individuals with green headbands lurking in odd places around campus. I myself witnessed a student carrying a Nerf gun in attack mode sprint by me, saluting a girl with a green armband around her wrist. If your initial reaction is that midterms did in fact make campus go crazy, please ease your minds. It's a simple game of humans versus zombies. I'll break it down for you. There has been a zombie uprising on campus. It started with just one individual, but the population of humans is slowly being infected. You can tell the humans who are still clean by the green armband either around their arm or leg.
You know to get out of the way if the armband is tied around the neck or head, as this individual has been infected and is a zombie. But don't worry, not just anyone can be infected. Humans signed up on an online forum, and only those humans are allowed to be infected or tagged. If a zombie tags a human, the human must then remove their armband and tie it around their head. And unlike I Am Legend, these zombies cannot be converted back. However, zombies can be stopped. If a zombie is shot by a Nerf gun or hit with a balled-up sock, hopefully clean, but who knows, the zombie is out of commission for 30 minutes. But if the zombie doesn't feed all day or tag somebody, then the zombie does in fact starve to death. Humans don't have the easy road though. They must complete 2 of 4 tasks by the end of Friday to be considered still alive. As of right now, there are over 400 humans and 36 zombies. Yes, zombie fever has hit Marquette, and it will be interesting to see who survives the apocalypse. I'm Emma Goddard, and this was your Arts Beat. Back to you.
Thank you very much, Emma. London, England. That is our next destination in Catherine and Sebastian's new segment, The World is Awesome. You two take it away on over in London, folks.
Hello, Marquette. I'm Kitty Cat.
And I'm obviously Robin Hood. Welcome to another episode of The World is Awesome.
Today we're going to discuss a place far, far away, full of beer, monarchs, and fabulous clothing.
London. And I especially like the first part about that.
Not only do I love these 3 key parts of England, but we can't fail to mention Kate Middleton.
Kate Middleton, what a woman.
You know, Sebastian, she drives a Volkswagen Golf, like me. Her dad's a pilot, like mine, and her mom's practically a flight attendant. We're twins.
Practically not, Katie. I mean, come on, you're not a princess.
She has brown hair, like me.
Okay. Now back to more important things. Beer. For those that are 21, although the drinking age is 18 in England, we have narrowed it down to our list of 2 historical pubs, the best pubs in London. The White Horse and the old Cheshire Cheese.
Even though in America, it seems as pubs are a man's place. In England, it's something for anyone to enjoy.
You're completely correct, Catherine. At the White Horse, its beautiful interior design, a variety of beer have brought in all types of crowds. This pub also has beer festivals every few months. Make sure to make a visit during one of their fun festivals.
It was a blast. I also loved Yale Chester Cheese. I originally went there with my mom my senior year of high school. It was built in 1666 after the Great Fire. After you eat a huge meal upstairs, I recommend that you go downstairs to a cool, dark, old-school pub filled with tons of college kids.
Oh yeah, I love it there too. I mean, I had so much fun downstairs, I should even not mention it. Do you know the pub has only survived 15 monarchs, but also have 150 different kinds of beer?
I love your fun facts, Sebastian.
Now, the pubs aren't the only hot night spots in London. There is a nightclub that takes the cake fabric. This awesome club has the bass come through the floor. So the clubbers feel the music, drinking license, so we like 24-hour music and drinking license, so we can party all night long. Caddy, I love this club. And I would recommend it to whenever you want to go to a club. If you're a night owl, if you just want to party one night, just go there.
I agree. I loved Fabric. I also heard that many celebrities frequent this club. Kate Moss, Lindsay Lohan, which is a good incentive to go.
Now, on another fun subject of ours, the clothing of London.
Oh, Carnaby Street. Carnaby Street is the best thing to happen to any fashionista's trip to London. You could compare it to a 10 times better Brady Street, which is in Milwaukee, with its street lining up and down with fun, hippie, and vintage stores.
I do recall great shoe stores on every corner as well. Irregular Shoes is my favorite in this area of London.
Not only is shopping fun in London, but so is Halloween. It's very much like the United States. The children dress up and go trick-or-treating, and the grown-ups
party. The clubs and pubs go all out for Halloween. They deck out the dance floors and only let those with costumes come into the club.
Ooh! Not only is Halloween nightlife fun, but last time I was there, I went on Jack Ripper tour. We walked the streets of London at night, and we learned about how he killed each victim. Let's just say I didn't sleep for days. But on a lighter note, Sebastian, let's talk about the romance.
Oh, I do have loads to tell you about all the romance.
Ooh.
Here in London, there's so much. To do with the person you love. You could take a rowing boat out in Hyde Park, bring a girlfriend on the London Eye with a bottle of champagne, or our personal favorite, the view from the top of the Primrose Hill.
Oh, I love the view from there. But I also think it would be nice to be in touch with our country roots and head over to Richmond Park. There's deer and it's outside and tons of trees. It's just beautiful.
There we have it. London. Rating?
Party?
6 out of 10.
Romance?
8 out of 10.
And
Adventure?
5 out of 10. I'm Kitty Cat.
And I am Robin Hood. Until next time, cheerio!
Well, I was thoroughly enjoying talking in a British accent, so I'll keep going. When we return, we'll be joined by Sir Cole Stenzel with Q Laugh Track. Don't go anywhere, chaps. Welcome back, folks. We now send it on over to Cole Stenzel as he talks about a great improv group right here in Milwaukee. Take it away, Cole.
Oh, thanks, man. Well, some of you may not know, I am the Dude, or Duders, or El Duderino if you're not into the whole brevity thing. But now that Halloween's almost here, I'm sure the last thing we have on our minds is comedy. But that doesn't mean this year's scariest holiday still can't be funny. This Friday, starting at midnight, Milwaukee's own improv group, Worst Case Scenario, will be hosting Milwaukee Improv Massacre, an hour-long slasher movie-style comedy show. The improv group, the same that performed Friday Night of the Living Dead last Halloween, will create a scary yet hilarious story, all based on the audience's suggestions, letting everyone join in the fun. The show is located at Comedy Sports at 420 South 1st Street, and is only for those 18 and up, so make sure to check it out. But if you're too busy this weekend, be sure to get out tonight to see the Killer Open Mic Night, a collective of rookie stand-up comics at Art Bar River West at 8:30. The Art Bar, located at 722 East Burleigh Street, has hosted a number of open mic stand-up shows, giving up-and-coming comedians a chance to prove themselves. So be sure to stop by and give your support. Or if you're feeling brave, feel free to get out on stage and try out a few jokes. Just make sure you're in the costume. Well, that's all the time we have for today. So have a happy Halloween, and we'll see you next time on the Laugh Track.
Thank you very much, Cole. That midnight show over on Saturday nights is fantastic. $5 to get in. I love it. Well, now, it is now time for our musical performance by Dan. But first, we give the stage on over to Erica and Claire for their segment on Noteworthy. Take it on over to you, ladies.
Hello everyone, and welcome back to a new and exciting week of Everything Noteworthy. I'm Erica Forrest.
And I'm Claire Kelly. Happy Halloween, everybody. Personally, when I think of Halloween and music, I think of the Monster Mash.
Oh, I have done my fair share of jamming to that song as a youngin'.
Possibly the greatest Halloween song of all time.
Speaking of great songs.
Nice segue, Erica.
Thank you. We have our friend Dan Shergan back with us today, who will be performing a classic.
Yes, we are definitely in for a trick or a treat.
Good one, Claire.
Take it away, Dan.
We're no strangers to love, baby. You know the rules, and so do I. Long-term commitment's what I'm thinking of. You wouldn't get this from any other guy. I just want to tell you how I'm feeling. Got to make you understand. Never gonna give you up. Never gonna let you down. Never gonna turn around and hurt you. Never gonna make you cry. Never gonna say goodbye. Never gonna tell a lie and hurt you. We've known each other for so long. Your heart's been aching, but you're too shy to say it. Inside we both know what's been going on. Yeah, and we're definitely gonna play it. But if you ask me how I'm feeling, I ask you if you're blind to see. Never gonna give you up, never gonna let you down, never gonna turn around and hurt you. Never gonna make you cry, never gonna say goodbye, never gonna tell a lie and hurt you.
Thanks so much, Dan. That was great.
As always.
As always. So what inspired you to play that song this evening?
Well, it's my favorite holiday because my birthday is the day before. So every year I like to, you know, play some tricks. Also give out some treats. I don't know, because I love that song, so I think it's a treat.
Definitely. So how long have you been playing piano?
Piano, probably only about 3 years. I picked that up after I started playing guitar, which was like 7 years ago.
Very cool.
That was great, Dan.
Thank you.
Yes. All right. Thank you for joining us here on Noteworthy.
We will see you next week.
Well, a great musical performance and a great show. Thank you very much for joining us on this Halloween edition of Marquette Lately. I'm your host, Kevin Ellis, and from all of us here at Marquette Lately, have a happy Halloween.